But that instant fame, that sudden blinding spotlight, looking back, it really was too much, too fast for them.
And Kurt himself, he famously said, "I didn't want to be a rock star. I just wanted to play my music." It captures that early tension perfectly. They achieved everything a band could dream of, but at what cost?
It must have been a whirlwind of contradictory emotions for them. A beautiful, terrifying whirlwind.
Alright, so we've seen Nirvana catapulted from Aberdeen obscurity to global dominance with Nevermind. But what happens when the dream becomes a nightmare?
He had this growing frustration with fame, with the audiences who only seemed to want to hear Smells Like Teen Spirit, with the media myths that were being created around him. He felt misunderstood, almost trapped by his own success. He famously said, "I always wanted to be famous, but not this famous." The scale of it was just overwhelming.
Yeah, it's a heavy burden to carry, being the voice of a generation when you just wanted to play your music. The article highlights how Kurt wanted to alienate the people who just wanted the next Teen Spirit. He wanted to make an album that was heavy, noisy, a conscious rejection of that commercial polish.
It's rock and roll to be irresponsible.
That quote from Chris really encapsulates their attitude. A desire to push back against expectations, to redefine what success meant on their own terms. They were tired of being packaged and sold. They wanted their art to be raw and challenging, not just universally palatable. But the brutal truth was, as they navigated those cold dressing rooms and frantic tours, what they didn't quite realize was that they were already too big to be small again.
That's the tragic irony, isn't it? He despised what he called corporate rock, and was desperate to reclaim a sense of authentic expression, even if it meant pushing away some of the audience they had gained.
This internal battle, the exhaustion, the identity crisis, it all set the stage for their next, intensely personal, and ultimately final album. But beneath the surface of that global fame, Kurt Cobain was collapsing. The fame, the relentless press scrutiny, the escalating drug use, and the crushing pressure to be a voice of a generation he never asked to speak for, all combined into a perfect storm.
He just wanted the noise to stop. Those quotes really capture the essence of his internal struggle.
Kurt Cobain's death sent shockwaves across the globe, a tragic premature end to a voice that had spoken for so many.